Hello everyone, get ready for some trending new info in your quest for knowledge. What is the best way to get someone to stop talking to you without being rude? This is not a productive area of discussion. But in all seriousness, I used to have a coworker that would cut people telling him rumors off with "Why are you telling me this?" And it seemed to work pretty well. Not sure how rude you'd consider it, but it stopped talebearers in their tracks. It's definitely rude, but it's a good rude. Some conventions shouldn't be pandered to. I think the person gossiping is more rude. I don't feel like asking someone "Why are you telling me this?" is rude, especially if they're needlessly gossiping in the workplace. I have to return some videotapes and leave immediately. I can't believe that Price prefers McDermott's card to mine. Let's see Paul Allen's card. Oh my god, it even has a watermark. BRB. And never BB? Dad? I'm going out to get some milk. Let me just grab my groceries suitcase and I'll be off. In the UK you slap your thighs, announce right and stand up to leave. Can confirm it's the rules. Right, we should bet back to work. Right, we should go get something to eat. Right, time for a cup of tea. It's like the domestos of conversations, killers 99.9% of them. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to take this. Pulls phone out of the pocket and bashes self in the forehead till passed out. You're going to have to leave because I'm going to have to pretend to take a phone call. Hello? No. They won't take the hint. I'm using this now. This is awesome. If you cannot get a word in, the best thing to do is drop something, which typically leads the person to stop talking, giving you a break to say that you forgot that you needed to do something. Man, with people like that I usually just throw out a "Man, that's wild" and turn away. Man, that's wild. Sorry, can I stop you right there? And then walk away quickly. I love doing this. Sorry, but can I just stop you there? They're waiting for you to say something. But you don't. My favorite is where I'll make a quiet ringing noise, or whistle, jam my hand into my pocket, take it out like %, look at it, say "I'm sorry, I really have to take this," hold my thumb up to my ear with my finger pointing at my mouth like an old flip phone, say "Hello? Oh dear, that is rather serious." And, turning back to the person, "Sorry, I'll just be a minute," and walk away talking to my imaginary phone call. My trick at the office is just keep them talking while I walk. Then we miraculously end up in their office. Then I just turn around, walk back to my office. Haha, I do this one all the time. Especially I'm walking out of the office, e.g. during a break or at end of day, just continue walking until you reach an exit or street you can cross onto, which is the opposite of the direction they are going. You need to be a bit smart about this though. Ask them, "Where are you heading now?" to identify your escape path. I'm starting to wonder how many people have used this exact strategy on me. Put any random object to your ear and say "Hello, oh it's for you," then hand them the thing. "Your username makes me slightly uncomfortable, sir." Don't fight it. Moshi moshi doppio desu. Get a button that is always hooked up to your phone's Bluetooth system. Pressing the button makes your phone ring. Take the call and walk away. Japanese phones used to have this on a hardware level. Pretense call. Used to have that setting on my old Samsung Taco Lite. Just hold the lock button and an unknown number calls. Just interrupt them and start talking about your thimble collection. This is no thimble. This is Turkish nipple armor. May these always point to the spoils of war. How did you get silver but have no upvotes? I start talking about my cats. I only have one cat, but I talk about all the cats I've had in my lifetime, and I'm in my late 50s, as if I still have them all. So, it sounds like I have about 10 cats. No matter what they say, I relate it back to a cat story. Oh, wow, that's like that time my polydactyl cat. And, this is always a permanent remedy. In Caddyshack, Chevy Chase was being bored to death by somebody, looked at his wrist, he wasn't wearing a watch, said, "I've got a thing," and walked away. Another one from a movie was, "I just remembered something. You're boring and my legs work." Two top-notch escape strategies. Are you the other half of my brain? Because this is totally my go-to move. Plus I show pictures. Make a promise for a future conversation. I gotta finish up this underscore, but hey, send me a link to that thing we were talking about, or "That's cool, man. Hey, I gotta get back to work, let me know when you beat that level." I agree with this. The only downside to it is that you can end up leading somebody on and making them think you're actually more interested. Sometimes people will be like, "Oh, they want to be my friend." which might not be true and can create its own problems. True, but I don't think there's any nice way to say, I don't want to talk to you again, ever, never ever. If you don't know the person, act like you don't speak their language. While I was traveling in Leipzig as a college student, got approached by a weirdo who said something to me in German, so I shook my head and tried to leave. He then said in English that he wanted me to buy him alcohol, so I panicked and said "Yo solo hablo español. I only speak Spanish." It was a gamble, but it worked, and he shrugged and walked away. I was once approached by a sketchy stranger in Paris. He started speaking in French, and I was like, no French. So he started speaking in English, and I said no English. So he started speaking in Spanish, which I speak, and I was like, WTF, let me go, and proceeded to escape silently. I start signing at them. I can read lips and hear some, but sometimes I'm lazy, especially if I don't have my hearing aids in, and just don't want to talk to them. Confession, my favorite people to do this to are delivery drivers or people who show up at my house randomly. They will come up to the door, which has a huge window, and start talking, and I'll just start signing back. It makes them super uncomfortable and then they leave. Ha 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 ha. The entire time I was reading this I thought signing said singing. I couldn't stop laughing. Hey, I'm bored, let's play the quiet game. I like this, lol. Happy cake day. Piss on his shoes to assert dominance. Like a meerkat? Looks like someone is going to earn the name Daddy Timon. What would have been your answer or question? Leave it in the comments below. Slap that like and subscribe button for more, and check out the link in the video description for even more answers. Peace out, and catch you in the next video.